Romans chapter 6 and verse 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. Okay, and the reason why I brought this out is because some of you are going to try and twist the scripture, but it ain't what you think it is. It ain't what you think it is. Okay? All right? We're under both, man, because the law, the Christians will say that the law is done away with, but where was the laws done away with? The laws were never done away with. The laws were all the way into the New Testament, man. Okay? When the Lord said, you transgress my ways, what is the Lord talking about? The Lord's talking about his law, statutes, and commandments. That's the whole reason why we went into captivity in the first place. All the way up until this captivity, we've always transgressed the Lord's ways. That's the Lord's ways. The Lord's ways has always been in the book, which is what? The commandments. Okay? So for you to say the laws are done away with, that's incorrect. The laws have never been done away with. Okay? The Lord has never done away with the laws. They have never been done away with. Not once. Okay? Alright? So we are under law, what is it called? The law and grace. Okay? Alright? Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law? Look, see, it's going to tell you right here. Okay? So what? Now we can just sin because we're not under the law? Okay? Alright? And practically meaning, the law can't save you because what? We're in the flesh. The law can't save us because we're in the flesh. That's also what it's really saying. Okay? The law can't save us because we're in the flesh. We can't keep the laws 100%. So that's why we have grace in the first place. Grace is there as a backup to save us. Okay? Right? So it's going to tell you in verse 15, man. What then? What then? Shall we sin? Question mark. Because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. So, hell no. We're not supposed to sin. Okay? For you simpletons out there. That's why I have to bring up that scripture. Because some of you simpletons, even some of these guys that come up to, I'll be teaching, they'll try to come up and say that, all the laws this. No, man. The law has never been done away with, ever. Not once has the law ever been done away with, man. Alright? Verse 16. Know ye not that whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey? Okay? Whose servants are we? The Lord's. His servants ye are, to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death, because sin is death, or of the obedience unto righteousness. So you ultimately have to choose one. Okay? You choose one. You choose the obedience of the Lord, which is the law. Okay? Or you choose death, which is sin. Okay? You pick either. Okay? Alright? I already know what a lot of you are going to pick anyways. A lot of you are going to perish, man. A lot of you are going to perish on this side, man. It's just what it is. Okay? You're not going to get it, man. Okay? And once you try to see a little bit of a glimpse of it, the Lord's probably going to give you it at the end, when you're about to die, man. That's really what's going to happen. Alright? When you're about to perish, you're on your deathbed and shit, that's when you're going to see it. Okay? That's when everybody wants to get right, man. That's when the fat person wants to lose weight, when they're dying of fucking heart failure and shit. That's when they want to lose weight. But they had their family members tell them, oh, you're unhealthy. Oh, their spouse, you're unhealthy, all the time. Okay? When death's staring you in the face, that's when you want to call upon the Lord. The whole time you never prayed to the Lord once in your goddamn life, man. You only pray to the Lord when you're down bad. You never pray to the Lord when you're up. You never pray, oh, the Lord, please keep up this momentum. I'm doing good. Please, You never pray to the Lord when you're up too. Okay? That's where you go off, man. You're supposed to always think about the Lord, man, daily. All right? The Lord thinks about you. Why are you not thinking about the Lord, man? All right? Romans chapter 11 and verse... start at verse 4. This is for what? But what saith the answer unto Yahawah unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed a knee to the image of Baal. Okay? Verse 5. Even so, then this present time also that there is a raiment according to the election of grace. There's a raiment, aka the elect, according to what? Grace. Okay? So through grace, the elect will be saved. Okay? Through grace. Okay? Through grace, we shall be saved. Okay? Which again, is faith. Okay? You have faith through grace, man. Okay? That all coincides together. Everything goes hand in hand, man. Okay, it got to be one breakdown at a time. Okay, all right. Everything goes hand in hand, man. All right, you guys gotta understand that. Okay, a lot of these guys be trying to like separate stuff, like, oh no, this is that. No, everything in the book all works together as one. Okay, it all works together as one. I remember the Pastor said that. He says, man, really, once you understand one thing, everything's just gonna start to make sense. All right. You know, and in the process, before I even watched that video, this is a long time ago. I'm pretty sure that video got deleted by now. You know, East of the deleting channels and stuff. All right, but I remember that, and it made sense. That's why when I always like, you know, look at breakdowns, I'm like, this has to mean something else. You know, it has to coincide with something else. That's how I be looking at the breakdowns. You know, the laws. Okay, the laws, man. You got to believe in the laws. You know, you got to do the laws. Okay, once you start doing the laws, that's when your faith starts to build. You know, everything just goes hand in hand, man. You know, verse 6. It says, and if by grace, then it is no more of works. Okay, otherwise grace is no more grace. Okay, so all those things matter, man. Okay, right? The works and the grace, they all make sense, man. Okay, all right. Soon enough, we're not gonna be able to teach, man. So guess what's now gonna have to happen? Okay, we're gonna have to go and what? Show our faith. Okay. All right. Soon we're gonna have to show what? Our faith, man. Okay. When the lights go out and all this go out, we're gonna have to show our faith. All right. We're not gonna be able to teach no more. We're not gonna be able to, you know, this now we could teach you. We're not gonna be able to do any of that, man. Okay. All right. It says, but if it be of works, then is no more of grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. Verse 7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which it seeketh for, but the election have obtained it. Which is who? The elect. The elect have obtained what? They have successfully in the end. Okay, the end of the story, what? Everything that we strive for, the grace, the works, all those videos we did, all that studying we did, all those prayers and the mercy we seeked. Guess what? Ooh. Almost a car crash. All those things that we seek, guess what, man? Okay, it's all going to come into fruition, man. Everything is gonna come to pass. Okay, all right. Whoever the elect may be out there, all these things are gonna come to pass, man. So the election have obtained it, man, which we seeketh, man. All right, the election has always seeketh to obtain something, which was what? Salvation. That's what we always seek to find. We've always seeked salvation. Okay, we've always been seeking to be saved. We always seek those answers. Okay, so it says, and the rest were blinded, which were who? The 2/3, the heathen. All of them were blinded. Okay, all of them. All right, all of them were blinded, man. All right. That's what you got to understand, man. This is not for everyone. Not everyone's going to understand faith. Not everyone's going to understand grace. Not everyone's going to understand not to take the charagma. Not everyone's going to want, you know, pretty much technically want to be saved. They don't think, you know, they think this is it. They think this is the end, you know? So, at the end of the day, man, this is only for the elect. Okay? Verse 8. According as it is written, Yahawah has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, on to this day. Which is what? The Lord just sending them spirits out to keep them blinded, man. And blockers are on. Them spiritual blockers, man. This is why we always talk about them spiritual visors. Okay? Alright, like a shield, you know? The Lord had put them spiritual fucking blockers on them, man. They can't see shit. That's why you be teaching them and teaching them. And what happens, man? They always be getting more demonic and more demonic and more demonic and more demonic, man. They hate the truth, man. They hate the Lord and they hate the truth. Okay? It's only going to continue to get worse for them. Okay? Romans chapter 5 and verse 8. Verse 7. For scarcely For the righteous man will one die, yet persevere. For a good one, some would even dare to die. Verse 8. But Yahawah commendeth his love towards us, in that while we were yet sinners, Yahawashi died for us. Okay? So Yahawashi died for us, yet even when we were sinners. What did we say in the first clip, man? The Lord has always shown us mercy. The Lord has always had favor towards who? Israel. Okay? The Lord has always had favor to us, man. He's always did favors for us. He's always showed us that mercy, which is what? Grace. Okay? That's how I brought out that definition first. I had to bring it out so you guys can understand the scriptures more. Okay? All for edification, man. Alright? So yet, while we were sinners, a Mashiach died for us. Verse 9. Much more then, being now justified by his blood, we shall be saved from the wrath through him. Okay? So we are going to be saved from wrath through who? Yahawashi Mashiach. The wrath is what? The destruction that's to come. Alright? The Kuragma, the martial law, the Jacob's trouble. All these things that's getting ready to come. We're going to be saved through who? Yahawashi. Alright?